The Carolina Panthers travel to Baltimore to face the Ravens on Sunday. Baltimore is a 3.5-point favorite on BETDAQ. 41 is the total in this game. Should be a very interesting game here. These two teams, a lot of similarities. Both teams come into this week at 2-1. Both teams led by their defenses. I don't think either team is going to have much success running the football in this game. You look at the Carolina Panthers, and we know what they are. They're a team with an excellent defense, especially in the front seven. And their offense, for a couple of years now, has been well behind their defense. Now, in years past, it's been the passing game that has really held the Panthers back. 29th last season in passing offense, 30th the year before. Cam Newton, not a natural pocket passer. And this season, the Panthers have the youngest and most inexperienced receiving core in the league. Not a single receiver retained from last year's team. So Newton has been working with an all-new crop of receivers. But surprisingly, it's really been the running game that has been slow to develop for Carolina this season. The Panthers 29th in the league in rushing offense. That is stunning if you followed this team over the past couple seasons. Now, there are some reasons behind it. D'Angelo Williams, their lead running back, has been banged up. Seems like Jonathan Stewart is always banged up. And Newton has only played 2 games. Remember, he did not start in week 1. Derek Anderson got the start because Newton was dealing with cracked ribs. And of course, he's still been dealing with those cracked ribs, and quarterbacks tend not to run as much. They don't want to get hit as much when they're dealing with cracked ribs. So it's all led to a very underperforming Carolina rushing attack this season. And Baltimore, top 10 against the run. So don't think the Panthers are going to have much success running the ball in this game. You look at Baltimore, they've been a little bit slow to get that ground game going as well. Bernard Pierce, questionable for this game on Sunday. Baltimore ran it well last week with Telefero, their third-string running back heading into the year, and Justin Forsett, the scat back. But this Carolina defense, so good in the front seven, and they did not play well in a loss last week. So I really think the Carolina defense is going to shut down the Baltimore running game here. So I think this game is going to come down to Joe Flacco and that Baltimore passing attack against Cam Newton and the Carolina passing attack. Advantage Baltimore, in my opinion, in that situation. Now, I'm not the biggest Flacco fan in the world. I know he's inconsistent at times. Would it shock me here if the Carolina defense just totally shut down this Baltimore offense? Flacco threw for 150 yards and the Ravens only produced 10 points. No, that outcome wouldn't shock me. But I think the Ravens will probably at least reach 20 points in this game, and I think that should be enough to win. I don't think Carolina, with Cam Newton and that inexperienced group of wideouts, don't think they're going to have much success against this Baltimore defense, which has been excellent this season. Baltimore only allowing 16.7 points per game. So look for a low-scoring game here. I do lean towards the under, even though the total is a low 41. And I like Baltimore to cover the 3.5.